coffee, the use of tobacco products are prohibited. And as always, per state law, alcoholic beverages are not allowed. Just a few moments, we'll have the introduction of the Pasadena Memorial Cheerleaders, followed by the Pasadena Memorial School Song. Introduction of the Pearland ISD.
Big Star Ford, Houston's fastest growing Ford dealer. Why? Huge discounts, most for your trade. Explorer, $6,000 off. Fusion, $7,000 off. F-150, $12,000 off. F-250, $15,000 off. And now every car, truck, and SUV has 0% interest for 72 months. 0% for 72 months. Don't walk, run. These deals end soon. Big Star Ford, big city discounts, small town dealing.
Hey, it's Bert.
And Jamie, and we'd like to thank you for a fantastic year.
Texan is one of the fastest growing dealerships in the nation, thanks to all of our great fans.
So now it's time for the model year closeout.
Ever 2014 has to go, and you won't find a better deal in Texas.
Get a new Buick Enclave or a new Buick LaCrosse for just $299 a month.
Or get 0% interest for 60 months. Get these great deals and more at our model year-end closeout.
Texan GMC Buick on Highway 59 in Will Clayton.
Or shop 24/7, TexanDrive.com. We treat you better.
Only the finest 100% certified Angus beef. Saltgrass Steakhouse recaptures the flavor of the open campfire for a dining experience that's Texas to the bone.
Stop by Casa Olay, located at 3100 Broadway in downtown Pearland. Casa Olay has been preparing Central Texas is open daily right in the heart of Pearland. Make Central Texas Barbecue your family's barbecue destination.
Longhorn knows a great taste. Nothing beats your favorites like the Outlaw Ribeye. Perfectly seasoned 18 ounces. Longhorn Steakhouse. You can't fake it.
The body is incredibly powerful. It's nimble, fluid, but sometimes we push it too far. That's when you need the strength of Memorial Hermann and our body of affiliated orthopedic specialists. With our Iron Man Sports Medicine Institute, they not only get your body back to where it was, they get it to go further. It's what makes us more than just hospitals. We are a body of experts. Memorial Hermann, advancing health.
Hey, it's Bert.
And Jamie, during our summer clearance event, we need to move our 2015s.
And you can count on a big selection.
A team dedicated to treating you better and low prices.
Like new Sierra Cruise discounted $12,400. That's right, folks. That's over 31%. And we have hundreds to choose from. Or a new Acadia for $299 a month.
Thanks for making us one of the fastest growing dealerships in the nation.
Texan Buick GMC, located Highway 59 in Will Clayton. Or shop 24/7, TexanDrive.com. We treat you better.
Come enjoy the heart of Katy, Texas, one of the most delightful cities in the Lone Star State. The best part? It's a short drive from Houston and minutes from the Energy Corridor. With places to stay and places to play, anything you'd like to eat, and an old town charm that can't be beat. Activities and fun for the entire family. Enjoy the best of both worlds in the City of Champions, Katy, Texas. For more information, go to cityofkaty.com.
Howdy, Eggs. Thanks for all your support this past year. Don't adjust your TV. In support of breast cancer awareness, West Point Buick GMC is donating a portion of every vehicle sale to the American Cancer Society. So if you want a new vehicle, come experience the spirit of Aggieland and help us beat the hell out of cancer too. West Point Buick GMC.
Great evening. Special thanks to Strickland Chevrolet for being the
Hey, it's Bert.
And Jamie. During our summer clearance event, we need to move our 2015s.
And you can count on a big selection.
A team dedicated to treating you better and low prices.
Like new Sierra Cruise discounted $12,400. That's right, folks. That's over 31%. And we have hundreds to choose from. Or a new Acadia for $299 a month.
Thanks for making us one of the fastest growing dealerships in the nation.
Texan Buick GMC, located Highway 59 in Will Clayton. Or shop 24/7, TexanDrive.com. We treat you better.
cheerleaders followed by the Maverick High School song. Then the Pearland High School cheerleaders followed by the Pearland High School song. Once both teams do take the field, we will have the posting of our colors by the Pearland High School JROTC and the singing of our national anthem by the Pearland High School Canterite Choir. Introducing your 2015-2016 Maverick Cheer Alliance. Introducing Roxy, Junior Nora Stillwell. Renegade, Senior Brandon Rodriguez. Freshman, Cyan Ariandando. Freshman, Jasmine Sanchez. Sophomore, Jalen Castillo. Sophomore and All-American, Natalie Gonzalez. Sophomore, Jacob Hinojosa. Sophomore and All-American, Josie Reed. Sophomore, Cassidy Shaw. Junior, Liza Lopez. Junior, Christian Valdez. Junior, Mary Ellen Weiser. Senior, Victor Contreras. Senior, Dominique Munoz. Senior, Antonio Vasquez. Senior varsity captain and All-American, Lauren Fields. And now, the Pasadena Memorial High School song.
Welcome to Thursday Night Football here on www.texanlive.com. Nick Strong alongside Greg Mayde live in Pearland, Texas at the Rig. It's the Pearland Oilers taking on the Mavericks from Pasadena Memorial High School. Welcome inside the Rig, and right now I have with me Greg Mayde. And Greg, when you talk about these two teams, you got a team like Pearland, undefeated, and the Pasadena Mavericks coming in on looking for a playoff spot. What do you like about these two teams here?
Well, what I like about these two teams is, for one, Pearland, they're 8-0 right now, 6-0 in district. They're coached by Tony Heath, who's in his 19th season. runs a very disciplined program, always has his team playing at a very high level, controls the line of scrimmage, always comes prepared. And they're doing what they do week in and week out. You know, they look to come in tonight and really try to catch a Pasadena team that's been reeling. They're 3-4 as of right now, 3-2 in district. And Pasadena, they're kind of void of talent if you compare them with Pearland. But they're a team that's coached by Coach Chris Quillen, and he really has his team going in the right direction. They really work hard. You know, they play hard. And I think it's just a matter of time before they really get things going.
Well, here we go. Let's talk a little bit about Pearland Oilers. 8-0 in the season. Tough playoff loss last year to Dickinson in the playoffs, in the second round of the state playoffs last year, but they're bouncing back this year, undefeated. What do you like about head coach Tony Heath in his 19th season here in Pearland?
Well, one thing about Coach Tony Heath, he always, as I previously stated, he always has his team prepared and ready to play. A very disciplined ball club. They have a dual-threaded quarterback. They play two quarterbacks. They play two quarterbacks, one that's more of a passer, that's Connor Blumerick, and the other that's Jacob Whitehead. He's more of a runner, even though both of them can do both things very well. So they look to really establish the line of scrimmage, control the line of scrimmage, like I say, play both quarterbacks, and really get their ball club moving early and often.
Last week, the Mavericks from Pasadena Memorial had an off week. Coach said they were a little banged up. You talked to head coach on the sidelines, head coach Q, downstairs on the sideline. What were some things that he said about his team tonight?
Well, basically what he said was that they had time to rest and heal some of those wounds. One thing about it, he's a big proponent of fresh legs, and he thinks he's bringing a ball club in tonight that's rejuvenated, has fresh legs, and he's looking for a great outcome for him tonight.
Well, here we go. Two teams on the hump. One team looking to stay undefeated. The other team's looking to make the playoffs. It's the Pearland Oilers and the Mavericks from Pasadena Memorial. Coming up next from the rig here on www.texanlive.com.
If you want a real authentic Texas barbecue, you need to come to Tin Roof. We've been doing barbecue for 12 years. And we're just a little mom and pop barbecue joint. Everything is cooked fresh here. We have brisket, sausage, chicken that's cooked fresh every day, ribs cooked fresh every day. We have the world's best turkey, and then we do like 15 side dishes, and the side dishes are all from scratch. On Friday and Saturday night we have live music. We'll have a band playing outside. So if you get a chance, come by and see me.
Welcome back to the rig here in Pearland, Texas. Nick Strong alongside Greg Mayde here, former Willow Ridge standout class of 1988 wide receiver, also the home of Thurman Thomas, NFL Hall of Famer, Missouri City, Texas. Also played at the Ohio State University. Excuse me if you have to say Ohio State, you have to say the Ohio State. Nevertheless, one of the powerhouses in the Big Ten, and not to mention the Big Ten is starting to get some talent out of Texas now.
Well, I think I helped start that trend back in 1988. They lassoed me out of Houston, out of Willow Ridge, and ever since then, it's really been a nice flux of players leaving the state of Texas going to play at Ohio State, at the Ohio State. And hopefully that trend can continue. Hopefully we can continue to nab some of these great ball players from Texas, from Houston area, and hopefully that trend continues, Nick.
Well, not to mention, I mean, Texas football is, well, if I say anything less than #1 in this booth right now, I'll probably get kicked out. But definitely the best around the USA right now.
I totally think so. You know, you have other states like Florida, California, Ohio, as a matter of fact.
Ohio's big on football. Yes, they are.
Yes. But when it comes to high school football, there's nothing like Houston, Texas. There's nothing like the state of Texas. We are where football is at its best as far as high school is concerned.
Well, this game is actually supposed to be on a Friday night. They moved it back to Thursday because of the weather, but the crowd is still live here in Pearland, Texas. This is a community. As we talked with Coach Heath before the game, I asked him what do I like to tell his fans, and he said he just loves the support that he gets from his Pearland community, and not just his Pearland community, but everybody who supports Texas high school football.
Well, if you think about it, if you remember Pearland as far as the baseball team making it to the World Series, they had great support from the Pearland community. And it's nothing different.
I think they lost to a team from Chicago, Illinois.
And That's where my partner is.
I used
right
to play.
Here,
I
Nick
used to
Strong
play.
is
I
from
used to play in that little
Chicago,
league, man.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I used to play in that
man.
little league.
Hey, man, well that is good stuff. But like I said, man, it's a great community, and they really stand behind their activities in the Pearland area.
And Pearland just coming off a 2010 championship run about 4 years ago, trying to get back to that form. Have always had a decent football team, and as we see the national anthem getting set to take place in just a moment.
Tonight is the Pearland High School Cantorite Choir. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Big Star Ford, Houston's fastest growing Ford dealer. Why? Huge discounts, most for your trade. Explorers, $6,000 off. Fusion, $7,000 off. F-150, $12,000 off. F-250, $15,000 off. And now every car, truck, and SUV has 0% interest for 72 months. 0% for 72 months. Don't walk, run. These deals end soon. Big Star Ford, big city discounts, small town dealing.
Number 64, Luis Palacio, and number 73, Ruben Cardenas. For the Oilers, number 13, Lupe Gonzalez. Number 17, Zane Gonzalez. Number 19, Jake Orlando. And number 95, Dean Taylor.
Going to kick. And welcome back to Texan Live's coverage of Thursday night football here in Pearland, Texas. Live at the rig, Pasadena Memorial Mavericks, 3-4 on the season, fighting for a playoff spot, Greg Beatty. Taking on the tough, ever so tough, undefeated, the Pearland Oilers.
Well, Pasadena Memorial definitely has their work cut out for them. Let's see if this first drive, if they can come out and muster up something on this first drive, really get some momentum going.
Looks as though the Pearland Oilers will kick the ball off first. They'll go from right to left on your video screen. Pasadena Memorial Mavericks in their all-white jerseys, all-white trousers with the green trim. Or is that kind of a teal trim?
You know what? It beats me, but they're nice, though.
Nothing like that Willow Ridge blue, huh?
Oh, that Willow Ridge blue and gray, blue and silver.
Pearland Oilers donning their all-black jerseys, all black and maroon. Going from right to left. Kick the ball off one time.
We have perfect weather conditions. So
oh, man, it's perfect weather out here. A little rain earlier. There's some threatening showers in Houston this weekend.
Hopefully it holds off.
Hopefully it holds
for
off.
A few
exactly.
more hours
That's why
least,
they canceled the game. That's why they pushed the game up till tonight.
Good point.
That's
Good
right.
point.
And it looks like everybody be on their feet. I guess I'm going to have to get on my feet, too. I like to be on my feet. And we'll have kickoff here in the rig. 12 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 0-0 is your score to start things off. High booming kick. And returned by Mav at the 10-yard line. Looking up now. Cunningham moves and all the way up to about the 30-yard line, somewhere around the 28-29 to be exact. And the Mavericks will start their attack.
Well, that was a nice job by Cunningham, receiving that kickoff and really getting what he could out of it, getting some nice positive yardage.
As we talked with head coach Quinley in there a little earlier. He said that his offense will mix it up a little bit. He said he'll run out the I. He said he'll push it out the I formation, and it's really just a shotgun. But he said that was their strength this year, and he wants to go at their best tonight versus the best on the field.
Hey, well, let's see what they can do. I mean, he definitely feels good about their game plan, and let's see if they can execute.
Quarterback Trevino gets to start tonight. Israel and Landon Cunningham is also the quarterback as well. Here's the pitch coming to your near side. Around the 30-yard line to the 35. Gets hit. Still up at the 40. And right back there was that Villalobos?
That was just a simple pitch to the right. That was trying to just use his speed to get to the corner. It was great blocking by the receiver, great blocking by the offensive line to spring the running back for a nice game.
Student body right, is that what they call
Student body right. The old USC, Marcus Allen, Charles White, OJ.
Not to mention the Mavericks pick up a first down there. That'll make sure that they get that offense a little fired up. They know they can get the first down early on here. Pearland Oilers down in the all black. Here come the Mavs. Play action. Israel Trevino rolling out, has racing room. And he'll be brought down around the 43-yard line, making about a gain of 3 for the Mavs.
Well, that was a bootleg. He thought he was going to find a receiver in the flats. Pearland had a nice zone coverage where they had everything covered, and he didn't have anywhere to place the ball, so he had to pull it down and take that.
Bootleg, play action. What's the difference out there? You got some people who love the bootleg, and you got some running backs and quarterbacks who love the play action.
Well, the difference between the play action and the bootleg is you're usually going to find something pretty quick in the flats, something for a nice high percentage completion. Play action, you can take the top of the defense off the defense.
Israel Trevino brought down, gets about a gain of 3. Looks as though the Pearland Oilers just haven't figured it out just yet. Nevertheless, on the third play of the game, Mavericks trying to move the ball. As you talked about earlier, we talked with Coach Q. You said that one of the things that they want to do is establish that offensive line, establish on the front line.
Establish the offensive line, and you also want to use some misdirection plays. I see early on they've tried to mix it up. They ran their first play to the right, then the second play they did a bootleg to the left. I think they're just trying to keep Pearland off guard, trying to keep them guessing, and see if they can get something going here on this first drive.
Shotgun formation. Running back Ricky Ham right in the backfield. 3rd down and 7. Here's Trevino. Trevino has a receiver. Coach on the sideline says no. So does the referee on the sideline. Pass was incomplete. Caught, though, by Nicholas Fusile, the senior.
Well, that was a great route by Fusile. He ran like a 10-yard out. And the quarterback, it was a simple pitch and catch. The quarterback had some nice protection. The quarterback did what he could, drive the defensive back off, make him think he's going deep, create some separation, nice turnout, nice catch.
4th down and 7, not a bad spot to go for it right here. I think they'll bring on the punt formation, not sure. I don't see kicker Jesus Dizal coming in the game just yet. And here they come. Well, they always wait till what's with this waiting to the last minute nowadays?
Well, I think they were thinking about it, but it's the right move by the coach. I mean, you don't want to go for it on the wrong side of the field right here. You're still on your side of the field. You don't want to give this Pearland offense some early great field position. They're already high-powered enough as it is.
Here comes the kick, punt. Receiver stands back atop the 20-yard line, going from left to right on your computer screen. Here's the kick. It is up. And it's fielded around the 23-yard line. Number 9 right there, Jacob Whitehead. And he's brought down behind the line. Actually, number 8 going to be taken up by number 8, Bubba Baxa. And here come the Pearland Oilers onto the football field. They'll start from inside their own 20-yard line. They'll have to drive 80 yards to go score the first 6 of the contest here.
Well, let's see if Pearland, if they can do what they've been doing the whole season and establish dominance at the line of scrimmage early on.
Hello to all the fans out there watching the internet land. Nick Strong alongside Greg Beatty here, former The Ohio State wide receiver and Willow Ridge graduate here from the Houston, Texas area. Pearland going with 2 quarterbacks tonight, Connor Blumrick and Jacob Whitehead. Whitehead in right now. Whitehead running, has racing room, a receiver open, no, incomplete. 2nd down and 10 coming up here. Tried to roll out right there and just couldn't hit his receiver on the fly.
Well, actually, he initially looked to his left, and I don't know if he was just looking off the defense right there, but he was looking for a receiver on his left, and the receiver did not come open. It's almost like the receiver ran a route knowing the pass wasn't coming his way. And then he tried to make a quick pass to the receiver on the right side, the wide out, and he did not make a good throw.
Jacob Whitehead sits back in the gun. Here comes the man in motion. Looks like a handoff to me, to the 20, to the 25, past the 30-yard line. Should be enough for a first down. On the handoff, Cody Williams, the wide receiver, grabbing some yards there, and he does get the first down. The first first down for the Pearland Oilers.
Well, that was a nice job by Cody Wilson on that scamper. He really showed some good quick, some nice speed to get around the edge.
Whitehead steps back, has a receiver wide open, middle of the field at the right hash mark. Just shy of the first down, should be a 9-yard gain. 2nd and real short coming up here for the Oilers.
Well, great job by the receiver. Just worked that zone, found a soft opening in that zone. Quarterback made a great pass, put it right on the money. Great catch by the receiver.
Hunter Smith getting in on the action there. Here comes Tristan Gibson onto the football field. Hunter Smith at the top side of your screen. Great wide receiver. Coach Heath also mentioned that he'll see some curls tonight. That was a great curl there.
That definitely was a great curl route.
Whitehead steps back, going long, yes! Has a receiver down the field. First down and a whole lot more for the Pearland Oilers.
Hey, that was a great route. Great pass by the QB. Nice post pattern.
Isaiah Chaney on the first down, grabbing it inside the 25-yard line. Here come the Oilers trying to strike on the scoreboard first.
What Isaiah Chaney did on that play, he actually just outran the defender, ran a great post route, and it was a nice lob by the quarterback, great plug by the receiver.
Whitehead, here comes the handoff. Steps into the backfield, has a runner, and did he get in? No, just shy, about 4 yards shy actually. Great spin move on the run there. That was number 25, Ronald Adams, the running back.
Well, that was a situation where Ronald Adams, he showed some nice toughness, really broke through the initial line of scrimmage, broke through the initial tacklers, kept his feet moving, nice game.
Pearland Oilers, 1st and goal. Here they come, trying to put up 6. Whitehead, here comes the pitch. Handoff and inside, did he get there? Yes, he did, touchdown Oilers. Oilers strike first.
Again, Ronald Adams showing nice toughness, nice push by the offensive line, great job of getting through the hole, keeping his feet moving, not going down at the initial point of contact, getting into the end zone. Great play by Ronald Adams.
6-0 your score. Pearland Oilers trying to open it up here. Score on the scoreboard first. Here comes Cody Bernstein. Extra point is up, and the extra point is good. 7-0 your score here from the rig. The Pearland Oilers lead the Mavericks from Pasadena Memorial. We'll be right back. You're watching Thursday Night Football on TexanLive.com.
Big Star Ford, Houston's fastest growing Ford dealer. Why? Huge discounts, most for your trade. Explorers, $6,000 off. Fusion, $7,000 off. F-150, $12,000 off. F-250, $15,000 off. And now every car, truck, and SUV has 0% interest for 72 months. 0% for 72 months. Don't walk, run. These deals end soon. Big Star Ford, big city discounts, small town dealing.
Welcome back to TexanLive.com. Nick Strong alongside Greg Mayde here from the rig in Pearland, Texas. Nice, beautiful, cool evening. And the Pearland Oilers lead this contest 7-0. Great drive down there by the Pearland Oilers, Greg. What did you see notable on that drive down there from the Pearland Oilers?
Well, I saw dominance at the line of scrimmage. I saw a nice mix of play calling, a nice mixture of run and pass. Really kept Pasadena Memorial's defense off balance and that enabled them to go in and get a quick score.
7-0 is your score. The Pearland Oilers doing it in about maybe 6 or 7 plays, not even. Pasadena Memorial have got to get back on the scoreboard here as the kick is deep into the end zone. Must have been a momentum kick right there. I mean, he really blasted that one.
He was really feeling it. I mean, the momentum has really kicked in.
The Pearland Oilers will grab a touchback for the Pasadena Memorial Mavericks on the kick, and they will start at around the 20, or actually, is it the 25 now this year in high school football?
20.
The 20? I don't know. I think it's the 25.
25. It does like
you played what year? That was 88.
That was
a
long time ago, man. They've changed so many rules by now.
The rules have changed. The rules have changed.
Trying to get them a little bit of advantage right here.
Nevertheless, Israel Trevino pitching in the backfield. Ragoni and brought down about maybe 3 yards after the line of scrimmage. Grabbing about 3 yards there was the running back. Looks as though Ryan Ragoni, the sophomore, 180-pound sophomore from Pasadena Memorial High School. We talked with Coach Q early on in the contest before the game started, and one of the things he mentioned tonight was he knows Pearland is going to get all the big press and all the media coverage, but he wants everybody to know after this game that they play football in Pasadena as well.
Right. Well, he knows his team is void of talent if you compare it with Pearland's team, but he also knows that they're very hardworking, and as long as they keep their head on straight and they stay focused, good things will come.
Pasadena Memorial sits up in a 3 wide. Trevino hands off. Ragoni in the backfield, grabbing about maybe a yard or 2. Third down coming up here for the Mavs. Pasadena not traditionally strong in the sport of football. Usually more of a soccer/baseball type sport that they play out there. Not really, haven't seen any basketball come out of Pasadena too lately either as well.
Well, like I said, I don't know if they're just getting the talent that they really think they need to really succeed, but this is a 3rd and 4. Now this is either a passing down or a running down. Let's see what they choose to do on this play.
3rd and 4 here for the Memorial Mavericks. Head coach Chris Quinlian. Here's the high pitch. Trevino rolls out left, has racing room if he wants it. Extra real estate on the board to the 35, 36, 37 now, and he falls down with the first down. Pasadena Memorial Mavericks moving those chains.
Well, Trevino on that play, he took advantage of Pearland's pursuit. Pearland's pursuing very quickly to the football. He took advantage of it when he didn't find the receiver open, found the open lane, the open gap, shot that gap, made a nice play, a nice run.
What an atmosphere out here in Pearland, huh?
Great atmosphere.
Great stadium here. The rig, it goes up about maybe 40,000 rows. I mean, this is
hey.
We walked down to the sideline, man, and I had to actually stop. I mean, twice.
Well,
and I'm only 32, man.
Hey. Well, you'll definitely get in shape walking up and down the stairs here.
I wouldn't doubt if Coach Heath brings his guys in the stands to practice and run these stairs.
He sure should.
My goodness. Trevino, hands off, left side, looks to Ricky Hambright, going on top of your screen and grabbing about maybe a yard or 2. 2nd down coming up here for the Mavs.
Well, Pearland's defense, they're just very fast. They wasn't fooled on that play. The receiver did not have enough speed to get around the edge.
2-yard gain will bring up 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 here for the Mavericks from Pasadena Memorial. On a season 3 and 4, off week last week, Coach talked about being just a little banged up, trying to get back, give his guys some rest. He feels that he have a shot down there on the sidelines tonight.
Well, I mean, anytime you have a week off, that gives you a chance to heal some knick-knack injuries, and let's see if it pays dividends.
Trevino looks near side, had a receiver, just couldn't complete the pass. Just missed his receiver. That was Bubba Baxa, the wide receiver / kicker. Bubba Baxa, man, one of the younger wide receivers on this team. He's only a sophomore on this varsity team this year. And Coach talked about it, he has a quite rather old team, but he's got some younger guys who can step in and build up on this program a little later on.
Right. What you want to do, you want to get your young guys some experience. On that play, that was just a simple out route, high percentage pass, trying to get your receiver and your quarterback on the right page, and just wasn't able to connect.
3rd and 8 from the 40. Trevino, here comes the pressure. Ball is up, and he's just done a great job to get it out of bounds there. He saw the pressure coming from the defense. They run a Pearland offense, the Pearland Oilers run a 4-2-5 defense, and Coach Heath mentioned that they're going to mix it up tonight. They're not going to take this team lightly. They're going to play some state-bound football because that's where they want to be. They have to play and they have to get into their rhythm earlier. This is the time where teams are going to get into their rhythm. Last couple of weeks in October, and they're going to bring some packages here tonight. He's going to bring the house if he needs to.
Well, as you said, on that play, he sent the house. The quarterback was under great duress. And like you said, he doesn't want to come out and take this team lightly. He wants to jump on them very early, really try to put this team away as quick as possible. And he want to keep his foot on the gas.
And punt is blocked and picked up by a Pearland. No, it's on the floor. It's rumbling. Did the Pearland Oilers get it? Or did they fumble it? Or did the Pasadena Memorial Mavericks get it back?
We shall soon see.
Great job to block that punt in the background, or in the backfield, excuse me.
Well,
and it looks as though the Oilers will get the football. Pasadena with their first turnover on the night.
And that was simply pin your ears back. Let's go get this punt. You know, our offense, our defensive line, our team speed is better than yours. Let's see if you can stop me. Luckily, they recovered the football. The thing you have to do there, you have to make sure you secure that fumble. You have to fall on that ball. You can't. A lot of times, it's best to pick it up if you think you can get to the end zone, but the main thing you want to do is secure the.
Connor Blumrick racing into the end zone. Touchdown.
Hey, well, I guess it doesn't matter if you got Connor Blumrick running the very next play.
Excuse me, that was, we'll take that Jacob Whitehead, excuse me.
Jacob Whitehead into the game.
Yeah, Jacob Whitehead played last drive as well, so he's 2 for 2 tonight.
And, you know, I mean, as we stated, you know, they have a nice, you know, they play 2 different quarterbacks. Have a nice alternating package and get both guys' feet wet early.
Extra point is up, and the extra point is good. Great job there by the Pearland Oilers. 2 for 2 and 14 points on the board for these guys from south of Houston, Texas. The Oilers lead the Mavs 14-0. You're watching Texan Live football here on TexanLive.com. Welcome back to Thursday Night Football here on TexanLive.com. 14-0, the Pearland Oilers lead this one over the Mavericks from Pasadena Memorial. Pearland Oilers getting in the end zone twice on their first 2 drives, Greg. What does that say about a team who's undefeated right now, looking to go deep in the playoffs?
Well, what it says is they're trying to do to Pasadena Memorial what they've done to 4 other opponents from Pasadena this season, outscoring their opponents 227-0. So add this 14 on to it and
241.
241. There you go.
Well, one of the things we know about high school football in Texas, I mean, there are teams who compete, and there are teams who, you know, have a great football team. There are some teams who, you know, who just don't have it. But we do know these 2 teams on the football field tonight, these are 2 teams that we know that have it, because Pasadena, they're not out of it just yet. They're fighting for a playoff spot. Coach Q is going to make this game interesting tonight. He's going to try his best.
Yes, he is. You know, he has his team. He has his team focused. He knows his team. You know, they have to click on all cylinders to beat Pearland. It's just a matter of staying in the game, keeping their heads in the game, staying strong, not giving up, continuing to fight.
Is that the Oiler right here? Is that the mascot? Can we get him in here? I'd like to interview the mascot, man.
Hey, sure try. You can send somebody after.
I'd like to interview the mascot. He looks cool. We didn't have a mascot in my high school football games.
Really?
No, we didn't have a Bronco.
Broncos.
We didn't have a mascot.
So what do you think about the Denver Broncos?
You
Are
know
they going
what?
anywhere this year?
You know, they've got a great team, man.
Yeah.
Still undefeated right now.
The defense is.
Peyton Manning is 38 and getting younger every year.
Yeah, hey.
Well, I still say he was the MVP of the year he didn't play for the Colts.
Oh, you think so? The year he didn't play for the Colts, huh? Okay.
Quick run there on top side of your screen. The Mavericks grabbing about maybe 4 yards there. Ragoni and Hambright grabbing some yardage there for the Pasadena Memorial Mavs.
Well, once again, great pursuit by the Pearland defense. Pearland doesn't feel any threat. They don't feel threatened by any of the playmakers or the supposed playmakers on Pasadena Memorial's team. Pasadena's going to have to find a way to soften up this defense. They're going to have to take some shots downfield, whether it's complete or not. You have to keep Pearland Oilers on their toes. If not, they're just going to pin their ears back and keep coming.
One thing I do see is the Pasadena Memorial Band, man, on the opposite side of the football field. They're jamming over there, even the dancers, man, and their pink breast cancer awareness.
Hey, they're having fun.
And they're running right up the field, about maybe a 2-yard gain there for the Mavs. Make it 3rd down and about 5 coming up here for Coach Q and the boys.
Coach Q is going to have to find a way to get a receiver to get a couple of first downs going, hopefully get some points on this drive. Even if it's just 3 points, you can't give Pearland the ball back with a 14-0 lead, the way their offense has been moving up and down the field. You really want to try to muster up some points on this drive and keep yourself in this ball game.
Here come the Mavs. 3rd down and 5, around midfield. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Trevino rolls out, has a man wide open down the field. Nicholas Fuselier, the second time he's been open and the second time that Trevino has missed him. What an option that the Mavs had right there.
Hey, you have to connect on that pass. That was a situation where the cornerback, like I said a second ago, was not respecting the long speed of the Pasadena Memorial wide receivers. He just sat down in coverage, and it wasn't a safety back deep giving him any help. You have to connect on that play because you're not going to have that many opportunities in this ball game. Every time you get an opportunity, you have to make the opposition pay.
Daniel Petty back deep to receive this punt for the Pearland Oilers. They've had the ball 3 times now, did Pasadena Memorial. And the 3rd punt here. Punt is up around the 30, rolls inside the 27, 28, 26-yard line. And that's where the Pearland Oilers will start their attack this time. The first time they started from the 20. The second time they got the ball inside the Mavericks 20. Now they start from their own 28-yard line.
And I think Pearland smells blood right here. I don't even think they really care where they start. No disrespect. I know they respect Pasadena Memorial, but I think they feel that they can drive the ball up and down the field at will.
Well, this is a championship team. This is an undefeated team. They lost last year to Dickinson inside the state playoffs in the 2nd round. They'll probably match up with those guys again. That'd be the Big 5. That'd be the Big 6A conference, if I'm not mistaken.
That'd be a nice competitive ball game.
And that's Blumrick going deep down the field. That may be a flag. And yes, it is.
Well, the only reason that was a flag is because the ball was wildly underthrown. I mean, the receiver had coverage beat on that play. The timing was bad on the pass. You have to have great timing. Once you see the receiver come out of that break, you have to let the ball go. You can't wait until it's not like you have a cannon for an arm. You have to meet him out of his break and lead the receiver. The ball being underthrown enabled that penalty to be called because the receiver had to come back to the football, and it caught the defensive backs off guard.
And they'll go pass interference on the defense, only 15 yards, not at the spot of the foul. That's only in the NFL.
Right.
They do that 15 yards for high school and college.
Right. And, I mean, the thing about it is, I guess, it's better to give up 15 yards than give up, a 60-yard touchdown. So.
You're right. You take that penalty, huh?
You take it.
Take the trade.
Exactly.
Connor Blumrick leading this Oiler offense here out the shotgun position. Blumrick looks right, has a receiver, hits a receiver. Looks like number 7, Hunter Smith. He has a couple of catches tonight. And just shy of a first down to the Pearland Oilers, second and about. They're going to give him the first down, actually, at the 46-yard line.
Well, that was a nice route by Hunter Smith. Found the soft spot in the zone again. He has a great feel for the game. He comes off the ball well. He's not a deep threat. Nice turn in, nice throw by the quarterback.
Blumrick looks left. Here comes the pressure. Blumrick gets out the pressure. Spinneroonie. And he still grabbed about maybe 2 yards on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up here for the Pearland Oilers.
Well, that was a nice job. That was a nice pass rush, first of all. A nice job of getting to the quarterback, not allowing him to find one of his open receivers downfield. But Blumrick still found a way to make a positive gain out of it.
You know, I like the way some of these high school teams, you know, receive the play from the sidelines. We see they're using a big board tonight. They're using a big billboard, the Pearland Oilers are.
Well, things have surely evolved.
Here comes the pass. Pass is complete. Looks as though number 10 there looks as Tristan Gibson gets all the way to around the 40-yard line. 3rd down coming up here for Pearland.
Well, Tristan could have surely used the block from his receiver. The receiver actually olayed the defensive back right there. Actually missed that block, enabling the defensive back to get in and make that tackle.
Next thing you know, they'll be taking plays on the iPad on the field, huh?
Hey, we used to alternate. We used to bring in plays in and out. You know, receivers used to alternate.
Great job by Blumrick. He didn't hand off to the wide receiver. Not sure if he would have anyway, but he saw the defensive pressure coming in the backfield, and he took it himself. Great job there. Great decision, and the 1st down for the Pearland Oilers.
That's a situation where you use your big play threat, Cody Williams, as a decoy. Fake the handoff to Cody Williams, kept the ball himself.
Looks right, passes right. Pass is complete top side of your screen to about the 30-yard line. Looks as though number 19 on the catch there. Looks as though Jake Orlando. And one of the things that the Pearland quarterbacks are doing tonight, we'll say quarterbacks because they do have a dual threat at the quarterback position. They are using all their receivers out there on the football field, Greg.
Right, they're definitely spreading the ball around. And one thing you want to do with the young quarterback, when I say young, I mean for as a high school quarterback, in order to build his confidence, you have to just let him see the ball being completed. You know, short passes, nice turn-ins, and they're doing a great job of, and then in turn, that will set up the deep passes, you know, the deep throws. But they're doing a nice job of just nice, simple, high-percentage passes, getting the ball to the receiver, hoping the receiver can make a play out of it.
14-0 your score here live from the rig. We've played 12 minutes, 36 more to go. You're watching Thursday Night Football here on TexanLive.com.
Hey, it's Bert.
And Jamie, and we'd like to thank you for a fantastic year.
Texan is one of the fastest growing dealerships in the nation, thanks to all of our great fans.
So now it's time for the model year closeout.
Ever 2014 has to go, and you won't find a better deal in Texas.
Get a new Buick Enclave or a new Buick LaCrosse for just $299 a month.
Or get 0% interest for 60 months. Get these great deals and more at our model year-end closeout.
Texan GMC Buick on Highway 59 in Will Clayton.
Or shop 24/7. TexanDrive.com. We treat you better.
Start of the 2nd quarter here at the rig in Pearland, Texas. The Oilers lead this one over the Pasadena Memorial Mavs 14-0. Nick Strong alongside Greg Beatty, former Willow Ridge and the Ohio State wide receiver. Pearland Oilers have the football going from left to right on your video screen. In the backfield, Blumrick hits a receiver going top side of your screen, has a pace, has a seam. Inside the end zone, just outside the end zone, around actually 14 yards outside the end zone. Pass is complete for a 1st down. Here come the Pearland Oilers inside the 20 now.
Well, nice flare pass. Get the ball to the back, get the ball to your playmaker, see if he can make a move. Make sure a defender, just see if he can elude a defender and get some positive yardage. Nice, safe play call by Tony Heath and his staff.
3 receivers set here for the Pearland Oilers. Blumrick works out the gun. Blumrick looks right, looks near side, has a receiver inside the 10-yard line and sticks. That's Cody Williams, and he's dropped down inside the 10-yard line. About a 4-yard gain, it's about a 5-yard gain, make it 2nd and 5 here for Pearland.
And actually, on that game, that was all Cody Williams. He received a nice screen pass. He was actually able to slip 2 defenders and make that a positive gain. He should have been tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 5. Here comes the handoff. And almost to the 1st down marker, about a 3-yard gain there for the Pearland Oilers. Make it 3rd down coming up here for the Oilers.
Pasadena Memorial, they have to find a way to create a turnover. Try to find a way to dislodge the football. You have to do something to change the momentum in your favor.
Blumrick gets to play from the sideline. 3rd and 3. I think they're going to go to the end zone right here. 3 receivers set. 1 up top, 2 down low. Here comes a fumble. Fumble snap, and it's in the air. It's on the ground, and the Pearland Oilers pick it back up. 4th down coming up here for the Oilers.
Well, that slant is wide open up top. I mean, you have a receiver one-on-one against a defensive back, and if the quarterback would have just they don't do too much audibling.
Are you reliving some high school days? I mean, you mentioned
you
the
know,
quarterback position, right?
I actually wanted to get out there on that play. I actually wanted to run down to the field and spit out wide.
Here we go, about a 34-yard field goal attempt coming up here by Cody Bernstein. On the right hash mark, kick is up, and the kick is good. 17-0 here, and the Oilers lead this one, 17-0. You're watching Thursday Night Football here on TexanLive.com.
Come enjoy the heart of Katy, Texas, one of the most delightful cities in the Lone Star State. The best part? It's a short drive from Houston and minutes from the Energy Corridor. With places to stay and places to play, anything you'd like to eat, and an old town charm that can't be beat. Activities and fun for the entire family. Enjoy the best of both worlds in the City of Champions, Katy, Texas. For more information, go to cityofkaty.com.